Everybody today is chasing success, grinding, hustling, sleeping 4 hours, flexing online, and calling burnout a badge of honor. But here's a question no one asks. If you gain the world but lose your soul, did you really win? Islam has a very different definition of success, and it might be exactly what a tired generation needs to hear. In hustle culture, success is loud. More money, more followers, more hours, more pressure. You are told if you slow down, you fall behind. If you rest, you are weak. If you stop, you fail. Islam looks at that and calmly asks, at what cost? In Islam, success is not measured by how busy you are. It is measured by how balanced you are. The Quran does not praise exhaustion. It praises purpose. Allah never tells human beings to destroy themselves for success. Instead, He says, do not throw yourselves into destruction with your own hands. Think about that. Burnout is not bravery. It is a warning. Hustle culture teaches, work until you collapse. Islam teaches, work with intention and trust the outcome to Allah. In Islam, effort matters, but obsession does not. There is a powerful balance. You tie your camel, then you trust Allah. That means you plan, you work, you strive, but you do not panic. You do not compromise your faith. You do not sacrifice your health. You do not destroy your family. You do not abandon prayer. Because in Islam, success without peace is failure. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was one of the most productive human beings in history. Leader, teacher, judge, family man. But he was never enslaved by work. He prayed, he rested, he smiled, he made time for people. He taught us something revolutionary. Your body has a right over you. Your family has a right over you. Your soul has a right over you. Hustle culture ignores rights. Islam protects them. Today, people brag about never sleeping. Islam calls sleep a mercy. People brag about skipping meals. Islam teaches moderation. People brag about grinding nonstop. Islam says even worship has limits. Yes, even worship. The Prophet once corrected companions who wanted to pray all night every night. He stopped them because excess without balance leads to collapse. Islam understands human nature better than modern productivity gurus. Islam does not separate dunya and deen. Worldly effort and spiritual purpose move together. Earning money is not evil. Business is not dirty. Ambition is not sinful. What matters is intention. If your hustle makes you arrogant, you are losing. If your success makes you forget Allah, you are losing. If your grind breaks your prayers, you are losing. Islam teaches that risk is written, provision is already decreed. That does not mean you sit and do nothing. It means you stop acting like everything depends on you. Hustle culture says, if you fail, it is your fault. Islam says, sometimes Allah delays to protect you. Sometimes He redirects to grow you. Sometimes He withholds to save you. That brings peace. In hustle culture, your worth is tied to output. In Islam, your worth is tied to sincerity. One sincere action can outweigh a lifetime of noise. The Quran defines true success with one word, falah. Falah is not just money. It is inner peace, moral clarity, purpose, and success in the hereafter. That is why the call to prayer says, come to success, not come to stress, not come to grind. Come to success. And that success begins with alignment. When your goals align with your values, when your work aligns with worship, when your ambition aligns with humility, Islam does not kill dreams. It disciplines them It teaches you to chase excellence without losing yourself. You are allowed to aim high, just not at the expense of your soul. You are allowed to work hard, just not to worship work. You are allowed to succeed, just not to forget who gave you the ability to succeed. Hustle culture says more is always better. Islam says enough can be better, enough money with peace, enough work with prayer, enough ambition with gratitude. That is real wealth. The prophet said, richness is not having many possessions. Richness is contentment of the soul. Imagine how different society would be if people chased meaning instead of validation, purpose instead of pressure, balance instead of burnout. Islam does not promise you an easy life. It promises you a meaningful one. It does not remove struggle. It gives struggle direction. So work, but remember Allah. Plan, but trust Allah. Strive, but stay human. Because real success is not how fast you run. It is whether you reach the finish line with your faith intact. And that is a success hustle culture can never offer.